Hello everyone. This is well, as you can see, I have everything ready because I'm gonna start recording the readings for the zodiac signs for my Spanish channel. Sorry, but I wanted to do a quick video in English, mostly because I wanted to thank someone that a few days ago, maybe last week, sent me something that she wanted to send me as a gift. And I did an unboxing video, but for some reason my laptop decided that it wanted to glitch all over the video, so there was nothing I could save from the video. I emailed her, this wonderful, well, Diane Jarecki, um, thanking her, of course, but I couldn't share the video. So I haven't been feeling okay with that. Like, I really needed to say it, share it, and thank her publicly. So, first of all, I want to show you what she sent me, and also because some of the presents she made herself. For example, these earrings with labradorite and hematite, and I believe this was the main reason she wanted to gift me this. She was making them, and also the bracelet, which is amazing. It's just one piece. I love this. I've never had a bracelet like this, and it's so good. It's such a great idea. As I said, it's labradorite and hematite, and she was making these for her Etsy, I think it's Etsy shop or her shop, online shop, and she thought about me because I, as you know by the name of this second channel, I love labradorite. I always said that my heart is made of labradorite, and and I mean, it's beautiful. I love the bracelet, the earrings I wear with it, and also she sent me these ones that I believe she bought some time ago, and she wanted to send them to me also. Amazing. Such generous gift. What else? She also sent me this tarot deck. I had looked this tarot online a few times, thought it was interesting, original, but never really thought about buying it. And this is what I love about life. I really cherish the decks that I receive as a gift, even if I don't really thought about buying them for myself, because I believe there's a reason for them to get to me. And yeah, and I was really surprised when I started to look through the images and did the kind of presentation spread with the deck. It's really, it's kind of special. And right now it's funny because I'm feeling really drawn to and connected and a little bit obsessed with Avalon and Glastonbury and Merlin, Morgana, Arthur, all that beautiful jazz. And for some reason, when I started to, I haven't worked with it much, but the few moments that I shared with this deck, it felt just a little bit kind of connecting with that fantasy, magical link to all that mythology. It's not exactly that theme, I know. It's much more fantastical. And another thing that I love about it, it has the backgrounds are mostly black, kind like in the Halloween tarot that I can't wait to start using this month, like right now, because I'm gonna use it for the readings in my Spanish channel. So I really want to work with this deck. Thank you, Diane, for that also. And this one. I opened the box when I did the unboxing. I opened the box up upside down, because the address was in the front, and I didn't want to cut it because it has her address and I need it because I want to, send something back. So I turned it upside down and I opened it the other way around. And this was the first thing, and maybe it already showed on camera. I love Halloween. It's not a big thing yet here in Spain. We're getting better. We're getting better. Shops are getting better. This far it was more like party stuff, kind of more like silly stuff, funny stuff. Okay, that kind of decorations. And now some shops are starting to bring, like for example, I bought it yesterday from Tiger. I think it's a Swedish shop. So now we have this kind of stuff, which I'm loving so much. And also a mug. I bought there a mug. Very fun, but yeah, not kind of too silly. So I'm always rolling. I hope I said that right. When I'm surfing the net, looking at Halloween decorations from especially America, I think, but also England, because obviously it's bigger there, especially America, because they like to go always bigger with everything. And sometimes that's fantastic, sometimes not so much, but for this I love it. And there was one Halloween decoration that I really, really wanted, but with the shipping from America, it doubles the price, sometimes more. So if you don't have a lot of money, it's not really worth it. And I left a comment on Instagram about one specific decoration for Halloween that I really, really loved. And oh my god, she sent me one. I already shared this on the Facebook group, tarot group. Yeah, I did a picture of a tarot book that I'm reading right now, which I'm gonna show later. And I had to say it because I wanted to say that she gave me all this fantastic stuff, and I just love it. I think it's so. I mean, it's the Halloween sewing spirit, which I don't know why, but lately, since last year, I'm really, really loving the skeleton and skull stuff. But with this kind of spiritual zen vibe, I think it's perfect. I love it so much for having it all year round. So all the gifts really special for me. Thank you, Diane, again. I really just wanted to share it with the world and just show how yeah, amazing it was. What else? Okay, now I just want to talk a little bit. Um, Tomorrow we're starting October. We still have a little bit of sunshine and warmth here. My city is really windy, so yeah, we're starting also to feel the cold wind. That's good. That's good. I really want to get in, jumpers and coats and scarves and all that stuff. I bought online kind of well, this is a spoiler, but I bought online this small witchy hat, like short, that it's all over the internet. Well, I found a cheap, really cheap source, shop online, and I'm just waiting to arrive. Let's hope it's good, please. And I cannot wait to wear it every day. But I just wanted to share a few stuff that I want to focus on this month of October. Apart from, of course, all the Halloween stuff that I'm gonna start right now. Which is not, I don't know, because here in my city, in the the community, I don't know the word, sorry. Well, we have the holidays here, the big holidays, Fiestas del Pilar, and it's right in the middle of the month, like from the next weekend, 6, I think it is, till 15 or 13, I don't know, 14, 15, I don't know, but yeah, right in the middle, and it's a big, huge holiday. The whole city is kind of like, well, not everything's closed, but yeah, it's like everything is around these holidays, and that's okay. I mean, it's not my favorite because everything collapses. Like everyone in the city is on the streets. It's um, I don't know, going to some concert or something on the streets in the center of the city. So it's everything is collapsed. The bus and everything. So it's not my favorite moment of the year. And also I have to wait for all the Halloween to really come to the surface. But I decided I was already going to put some of the Halloween decorations around me and buying all this beautiful stuff. So this month, apart from this obsession with Avalon and Glastonbury, I was in Glastonbury once. Uh, I was um, it was a ballet job that I had in Swansea, but I was staying in Bristol in couple's house that let me stay. And they took me one day to Glastonbury. We didn't see the door, which I really regret, or the Chalice Wells. I also, well, I only went to the town, Glastonbury town, which I loved with all the shops, and to the Abbey, the Glastonbury Abbey, the ruins with the tombs and everything. That was cool. That was okay. The ruins are impressive. Um, I'm not sure. I'm really sorry about this, but I tend to be a skeptic when it comes to tombs or concrete special places that it sounds like they're selling something more than anything. And I mean, I love that here in Spain we kind of bury our history or legends or whatever. It's always, we go always against ourselves, and I always appreciate it and admire when in some other countries they really love, and sometimes it feels like taking advantage um, of the history or legends in that place. But anyway, the tourist kind of thing. But I do love it anyway. But I'm not sure if those tombs are really from those people that they say they are. But okay, I would love to go back. I don't know how or when, but I would love to go back. And I am obsessed with that now. Apart from that, I'm reading a few books. I'm trying to be really, really good and trying to finish the books that I'm already reading before starting new ones because I tend to do that. And I know Simon has already spoke about that in his channel, and I'm guilty as well. Like I have a pile of books that I started and not even halfway through, I just pick another one and start reading because I cannot wait. And also, depending on the day, I feel drawn to something or another. So, but I found in the shop that I work doing tarot readings, which is a book and crystal shop mostly. It has some other stuff, but mostly is that. I found a book like last week, and it was a novel. It was in Spanish. It is a Spanish author, but she was named Druides. I think it's Druides in England. I think it's the only one. She's been, well, I don't remember the details, but she wrote a novel, and it's something like The Secret of the Sacred Cave, or I don't know. That's a rough translation. I loved it so much. It has almost 300 pages, and I read it in less than 12 hours, which for me it's really weird, like a miracle almost. But I couldn't stop reading. It's really good. I'm so sorry I'm talking about this book because I don't even think it's in English. I don't think it's translated. But that book helped me to really get in the habit of reading more. Because I'm not, I mean, I have very good intentions, but I'm not good at following those intentions. But right now I'm reading this one, which was a recommendation from Jessica the Story Witch. Love it. I wanted to reconnect with my witchy side, but I wasn't really interested in the basic stuff or rituals. And I mean, I know that I have already quite a few books about that, the basics, and I'm not gonna start with the spells and rituals again. So for me, what I wanted to read, maybe it was more about the spiritual, theoretical, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. This far, I know it's a practical handbook, but I really like what it said, for example, about the god and the goddess. I really like that chapter. I haven't reached half of the book yet, but I'm there. I'm getting there. And the other one, I started the moment it arrived because I really felt like, okay, it's not really long. I'm really feeling drawn to read it, and I'm gonna try and read it as fast as possible. And it's this one. Everyone is recommending this book in the Tart community. I really like it. I do really like it. It had really good price, especially because I wait till it drops a little bit. But yeah, it's visually it's really cool. It's interesting. It has a very modern take of the cards. That is the Three of Swords. Oh, here I'm in this one. For example, the Moon. I really like that one. I like the anecdotes. I like the tone. I like how honest and raw and direct and kind of sassy. And yeah, I like this girl. I have to say it. And also the illustrator also. Um, very good book. I mean, yeah. So these are the two books that I want to finish these first weeks of the month. Then talking about books, another thing. I don't know if I shared this in the For the Love of Cards Facebook group because I really needed to talk about it. There's some novels, some books called, I think the whole set it's All Souls. It's the discovery of witches from by Deborah Harkness. And now we are watching the TV series because there's a TV series, and I'm absolutely loving it. The pace it's really different. It's much more faster, obviously because they had to take a lot of the stuff in the books. It takes more time. They take more time, and that's fine for me. It's not slow, but in the series, obviously, they are telling a lot of stuff that you don't see in the books, which is also interesting from other characters around the main characters. So it's really, really cool. It's more dynamic. It's faster, and but wow, the chemistry between the main couple in the story, it's just perfect for me. So if you have read the books and you didn't know about the TV series, check it out because it's, in my opinion, it's really good. If you have seen the series and you haven't read the books, I will really recommend you read the books because it will expand a lot of what you see in the screen. I mean, both are fantastic. The books in themselves are great, and you have vampires, you have demons, which are not really like demons, are like genius people, kind of with an extra. Not the demons. They are diamonds, wrote like diamonds, but it's demons. Witches, vampires, demons. Yeah, it's but in a very adult and realistic, realistic kind of way without being bloody or explicit in any kind of violent or sexual way, which I really appreciate. Because nowadays everything has to be that way. Anyway, this is more kind of like in libraries and yeah, Europe. It also goes to America. It starts in England, goes to, well, yeah, it jumps a little bit. England, America, France, Italy, Venice, it's also there. Yeah, a little bit of everything. It's really nice. And there's a new book. So of course I couldn't wait for them to translate it in Spanish, and I bought it in English. It's a quite nice thick book. I can't wait to read it. That's why I have to finish the other ones first. And now just wanted to mention a few crystals because I did a live stream with the wonderful Jessica Starr, the Story Witch, and we talk about light and shadow. If you haven't seen that, go to her channel because it was really fun. We showed different decks for light and shadow. I was the shadow side, she was more the light, and she was beautiful, and the background was amazing. She and her daughter prepared all the background. It was really lovely. Yeah, we showed some decks. We talked a little bit about it. We did kind of an angel match with different decks. That was fun. I want to do that again. But I forgot because I thought about sharing one crystal that I discovered recently. It seems that it's coming out more now because now it's more in the shops. I didn't know this crystal, and I felt instantly something. I try to work with the crystals physically with the energy with every crystal that I have. I don't do much uh, other work with it. Just try to be open and sensitive to the energy, and I do that with every single crystal that I get. When I bought this one, first, I'm not sure if it's gonna show. It's the name. I think it's the strawberry quartz. This one, it's kind of white, really kind of white, milky, a little bit in one side, and then it has the iron. It thinks. I think it is iron that gives it the red. I was just curious about it. I didn't know it. I wasn't familiar with it, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna pick a piece and see what I can perceive, feel. And instantly, when I was on the bus going back home from the shop, and I do the same as always, I felt like if I had a big blanket around me. And I thought it was really, really interesting, really comforting sensation. It's a really soft and loving energy. And I thought it would be interesting in this, now that we're going into the fall and here in this northern hemisphere, we're going into the fall and of course sowing and then winter. I thought it was really lovely and interesting to share. Maybe, I mean, this is my experience. This is what this crystal made me feel. Maybe it won't be the same for you if you try it, but I just wanted to share it because for me it was kind of like, yeah, a warm cup of tea and a blanket in the fall and winter. So maybe it will do the same for you. I also I I bought this one. It's the same, but it's a darker piece, and this I wear as a necklace. Another crystal that I think is very interesting to work in this time, and this is also funny because sometimes they give the crystals um, special names, maybe more for selling. The first time I saw this one, the name, it was Merlinite. And of course, I was like, Merlinite? Merlin? I have to get this stone. It took me a few weeks, I believe, because I saw it and I was like, I don't know. I really feel drawn because of the name, but I didn't think that was good enough reason. So I did postpone buying it, but at the end I got it. To be honest, at first I didn't feel much with the stone, but I knew I had to have it. And well, time passed by, and then I discovered it's not actually Merlinite. They call Merlinite also I think it's dendritic agate, something like that, which is more white, and then it has kind of like tree branches or something like that. Nothing to do with this one visually. Obviously, it's not the same uh, crystal. And then I started to see this version more light. It's the same one, but it's the black stains are bigger, and you can see the kind of violet behind, under it. And these ones I got few months ago in the shop, in the crystal shop. And then I start investigating because a woman that I really respect in the crystal world here in Spain, which is BC Medina, told me Merlinite wasn't the name. So I searched online, and it took me a long time to find out, but I found another name, which is um, Gabbro Indigo. Not an easy one, not easy to remember sometimes, but these stones supposed to help with balancing light and shadow. Well, it makes sense, right? Has the light and the dark. I really feel intrigued with this stone. I did felt something more this second time around with it, but I don't have a clear idea. Maybe because it's supposed to help you face that dark part and balancing it with the light. I'm a really fan of that, so maybe this stone is also good. Indigo Gabbro or Gabbro Indigo, depending on the language. for this season. And also I really like the rhodonite. I always mistake it with the rhodochrosite, but yeah, rhodonite. A little bit of the same idea. This one I bought last year or 2 years ago, don't remember. Has a lot of black also, but it has the pink. This is more pink. And I found that this one helps me a lot balancing the heart chakra and the root chakra. So first, second, and fourth. It really helps me to ground, but from a heart opening space. So also, I think it's good for this season. Oh my god, half an hour already. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to share a little bit of stuff here and there. Again, thank you, Diane. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you have a great October, and we'll see each other around in this Halloween season. Bye.